Changing fractions to decimals and vice versa. Okay, so first let's have changing fractions to decimals. To change a fraction to decimal, so we have to divide the numerator by the denominator. So as simple as that. So let's have examples. So let's say our fraction is 1/2. So you can use calculator for you to quickly get the answer. But if you want it by manual, so it is said that we have to divide the numerator by the denominator in order to change fractions to decimal. So we have 1 as our numerator and 2 as our denominator. Okay, so we have to divide 1 by 2. So since 1 is our numerator and 2 is our denominator. So 1 divided by 2 is, so we have here 0, then 0, then 1, then we have to put another 0. Then of course, after the whole number, we all know that there is what we call decimal point. So we have to put also decimal here. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we arrive at the answer 0.5. So meaning 1/2 when converted to decimal, we will arrive at the answer 0.5. Okay, let's have another example. So let's say we have 4/5. So 4 divided by 5. So 0, 0. Then bring down 4. Add 0. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. So we arrive at the answer 0.8. So if the division process does not come out evenly after 2 decimal places, so we have to stop dividing and indicate the remainder. So we have to reduce the fraction to lowest term if possible. So example. So let's say we have 7/11. So we have to divide 7 by 11. So we'll know cannot be. So 0, 7, add 0. So we have here 6. We have here 66. Then we have 4. We have to add 0. We have 3. We have here 33. Then we have here 7. Then 6. 66. And then 4. And so on and so forth. So we all know that it does not come out evenly after 2 decimal places. So we have to stop dividing and indicate the remainder. So 7/11 is equivalent to 0.637/11. So as simple as. Then let's go with how to change decimals to fractions. Okay. So to change a decimal to fraction, so you use the place value of the digit that is farthest to the right in the decimal. Then expand the fraction with a denominator of 1 to a fraction whose denominator has been determined by the place value of the digit farthest to the right in the decimal. So we have example here. So let's say we have to change 0.34 to fraction. Okay? So since the place value of the farthest digit to the right of the decimal is 4, which means the place value is 100. So we have to Okay, so we have to use 1 as a denominator of this decimal number. Then we have to multiply it by, so since this is a hundreds, so we have to multiply it by 100 over 100. So we will arrive at the answer, 0.34 times 100 is 34 over 100. Okay, so since we can still get lowest term for this fraction, so we have to lower the term. Okay, so we all know that we can, both the numerator and the denominator are divisible by 2, so we can divide it by 2 to arrive at the lowest term. So 34 divided 2 is 17 over, so 100 divided 2 is 50. So do we still have number to be divided in this fraction in order to arrive at the lowest term? I guess we already have the lowest term for the fraction. So meaning 0.34 when converted to fraction is equivalent to 17 over 50. Okay, so let's have another example. So let's say we have 2.4 converted to fraction or change to fraction. So first, we all know that the place value of the farthest digit to the right of the decimal is 4, which the place value is 10. So 2.4 over 1 times, so since this is a tenth, so we have to multiply it by 10 over 10. So we will arrive at the answer 24 over 10. So since 24 and 10 can still be divided into same number to arrive at a lowest term, so we can divide it by 2. So we will arrive at 12 over 5.